What's good? What's good, YouTube? What's good, bro, man? What's good? It's your boy, Protect Sports, man. Today, I will be bringing you a prediction video for the AFC West and NFC West divisions. As you know, I've done a AFC East and NFC East review prediction video on my channel already. So, if you guys want to take a look at that, and view, rate, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. So whenever you know I posted a video, you guys can take a quick look at it. Yeah. So today I'm doing 2 divisions per video. I've done the East divisions. I'll be doing the West divisions in this video. Next a few days I'll be doing the NFC AFC South prediction video, and then finally we'll take it to the North divisions, which will be the AFC and NFC North respectively. Yeah, if you want to catch the blog will be in the description down below. ProtectSports428.weebly.com. To see why I'm previewing on the channel, because a lot of my preview posts will be on the blog, and I'll post on the channel a much more in-depth video version of it. So if you want a written version where I'm gonna talk about in videos, go catch that. Or if you want to just watch the videos, watch the videos. Cool with me too, bro. Like, whatever you guys prefer. Let's get to these divisions, man. Like I said one more time, view, rate, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Come catch every video on Protect Sports. I'm gonna get a better camera as time this along. I am using my iPhone right now, but hopefully the next couple of months I'll have a better camera, better setup, blah blah, woody woo, and we're gonna be lit. So let's get it though. Let's start with the AFC West division. We'll start with the AFC division first, we get to the NFC division. So let's get to the AFC West. My prediction for the division winner will be the Kansas City Chiefs, winning 13 games at 13-3. I honestly think they're gonna win 10 games straight off offense. Just dropping 40 on your ass, 40 on your skull. You want no smoke with these boys offensively. You got Patty, you got Tyreek Hill, the boy they drafted in the second round this year. You got Sammy Watkins, you got Travis Kelce, you got Damian Williams, you got all these guys who can catch the ball. You have Damian, who's a solid running back. He's not Kareem Hunt given, but still, he's still a really solid option in the running back position. And I really think he's going to really solidify himself as a legit, true starting running back this year. He showed it in the playoffs for a little bit before they got eliminated in the conference championship game. And he'll continue to progress as a player and keep showing why he deserved the contract extension he got this past offseason. Also, Patty Mahomes, man, the man threw 50 touchdowns last year. Come on, he threw 50 of them things. He threw 50 touchdowns on your ass. And you think he can't throw another 40? Come on now, man. Patty Mahomes is a dog, bro. He's a beast. The dude is ridiculous. Jesus, just, oh my God. The things he does with the football are just stupid. So yeah, they're going to win 10 games purely on offense. And I think defensively, they're not the best defensive team in the world. They do have Chris Jones on the inside, causing interior pressure on the quarterback. And they do have Frank Clark, who they acquired from the Seahawks for a first-round pick, and pay him a lot of money. So they spent a lot from Frank Clark, just saying. And I also expect a lot from Kendall Fuller, their outside corner. As you know, as a Redskin fan, and as a former Redskin, I do keep up with former Redskins when they leave the organization. And I do think that Kendall Fuller was hurt last year with that club on his hand. I think the hand's going to get healed. I think he's going to get better playing on the outside and get used to it. So I think he's going to be better playing on the outside. So honestly, they have a legit number 1 corner on defense. They have legitimate 2 really good pass rushers. And they just have a lot of solid guys. Nothing really special outside of that. And they also got the Honey Badger. Can't forget about that guy. Can't forget about the Honey Badger. But yeah, you have legit, really good safety in Tyrann Mathieu. You have legit number 1 corner, Kendall Fuller, and you have 2 pass rushers in Chris Jones and Frank Clark. So Frank Clark, Chris Jones, Kendall Fuller, and Tyrann Mathieu, those are really good pieces for a solid defense. Not a great one, but damn sure a really solid one. So I have them at 13-3 and winning the division, possibly getting the number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs. Next, I do have the Chargers winning 10 games at 10-6. I do think they take a slight step back from last year's 12-4 mark. They won a lot of close games last year, a lot of one-possession victories. I do expect them to lose a couple of those games. And losing Melvin Gordon for a season potentially does hurt. And I don't know when he's going to see the field. So with that being said, I don't really trust the run game in Los Angeles that much because you have Austin Eckler and Justin Jackson. I don't know how they can hold it for 16 games, but I do know Phillip Rivers is a dog. I know this man will throw for 4,000 yards. Yes, I know he'll throw between 25 and 30 touchdowns and less than 10 picks. Yes, I know Phillip Rivers is a damn good quarterback. So with that being said, I think their offense will be fine. And defensively, they're pretty good. I like Thomas Davis, them picking him up from Carolina. Still he's got some good football left in them. You got Derwin James, you got Casey Hayward, you got the pass rushing boys, Ingram and Bosa. So I think they have a really solid defense. I'm gonna say middle of the road, 12 to 13th ranked defense. Really good, but not great. But it's good. It's good enough to keep you in ball games. Good enough to win you a game or two. So I honestly do think they're a playoff team potentially, and maybe they get in the dance and make a run this time, unlike last year. We'll see what happens. The third place team in the AFC West, I do have the Broncos at, let's say 8-8, let's say 500. I just don't trust Joe Flacco. I love their defense. I really like Cortland Sutton. I like they still have Emmanuel Sand. They have some running backs that I like. Getting Noah Fant is huge for the offense, especially with Flacco liking the tight end so much. But I just don't trust Joe Flacco. I'm sorry. I just don't trust him. I don't trust him. Defense is great, and that will take you a long way. But you have to score points in this league. And he got benched from the Ravens for a reason. Not because Lamar Jackson a better passer. That's dead. That's cap if you think he is. That's absolute bullcrap. But the fact is that Joe Flacco is not consistent in the regular season. You give me playoff Flacco for 16 games, yeah, I think they can win this damn division. But no. You give me regular season Joe Flacco, that's dead. Not happening. If it finally come on the rear, you got the Oakland Raiders at 4-12. I just don't think the Raiders are a good football team. They're young, they don't know how to win. They got a lot going on with them in Oakland. And I'm sorry, I gotta get something from my back. My back's not hurt a little bit. But I just don't like the Raiders right now as a football team overall. I think they have a few flaws, especially the offensive line. I don't know how Derek Carr's gonna look. And I just don't think they're a good football team. Getting AB is huge. They had a really solid draft, don't get me wrong. But that's they're young. Young up-and-coming teams don't just come out the gate winning 7-8 games. They kind of win 4 or 5, and win 6 or 7, and 10, and they get better over time. So I think the Oakland Raiders' future is bright, but the 2019 season is going to be hell in a handbasket for them. So that's the AFC West. I'm gonna give you a quick recap. I have the Chiefs winning 13 games at 13-3 and potentially being the #1 seed in the AFC playoffs. I have next the Chargers at 10-6 and potentially a wild card team that should make the postseason. After that, I have the Broncos at a 500 record at 8-8 and missing the postseason due to me not trusting Joe Flacco for damn. And then finally, I have the Raiders at 4-12 because I don't trust John Gruden and I damn sure don't trust Derek Carr. So sorry, Raiders fans. I'm sorry. Now, I will say this as a caveat for the Raiders. If Derek Carr gets anything close to his MVP season form, if he gets anything close, remotely close, you have a 500 team in Oakland. You have a 500 team at least. I can't trust that. So, 4-12, here you go. But yeah, let's get to the NFC West division. Let's start with the division winner. My predicted division winner. I do have the Rams win this division at 10-6. I like this Rams team. I think offensively they're really, really solid. I think they need to be a little more versatile. They need to use the tight end more. They have a lot of talent at tight end. I just don't know why they don't use Tyler Higbee or Gerald Everett for damn. But I think they need to use them more. But outside of their offense is solid. You have Brandon Cooks, who's a burner. Robert Woods is a really, really good intermediate 25, 15-yard type of catch guy. He's really good creating separation from 15, 25 yards. He can take you deep once in a blue moon too. But he's just really, really good down the middle. He's a really good slot guy. And really good outside guy getting those hitches, those skinny post, all that good stuff that really solid number 2 receivers do. Robert Woods does well. And they get Cooper Kupp back. So I think it's huge for them. I think once Cooper Kupp towards ACL, the offense started to teeter off a little bit. And once Gurley got hurt, it was just like, what the fuck? Excuse my language. What the fuck out of their offense? So I think Sean McVay going to bring some new wrinkles. I think they drafted Darrell Henderson from Memphis. And I like that back a lot. I think he's actually solid. I think him and Malcolm Brown will be really good depth for Todd Gurley, just in case Todd Gurley isn't Todd Gurley, you know. If Todd Gurley's like 65% of himself, they can always throw C.J. Anderson out there if they re-signed him, or they can throw the Henderson kid out there, or Malcolm Brown out there. So I do like the running back depth as well. And then defensively, still Aaron Donald. Come on, son. They still have Aaron Donald. And they still have Marcus Peters. They still have Keith Talib. They still have a really solid defensive unit. They still have Dante Fowler, too. So I think they have a solid defensive unit. But I think offensively will be the thing that will win them games week after week. And Jared Goff is actually a solid quarterback. I think he'll get better from his mishaps in the Super Bowl as well. Next, we have the Seahawks. Also 10-6. Difference between the Rams and Seahawks. Rams will finish with a 5-1 record in the division, only to Seattle one time. And as for the Seahawks, they will have a 4-2 division record in the division, which will break the tie, allowing the Rams to win the division, while the Seahawks sit at second. I do think the second place team in the Seahawks should make the playoffs. So potential wild card team. I really like Russell Wilson. He won best in the game, bro. It's Russell Wilson. Come on, bro. And Pete Carroll's a really good coach. Outstanding coach. And defensively set Bobby Wagner and company, because there's a whole bunch of guys after that. But Bobby Wagner is really the glue of that defense. So as long as you got Bobby Wagner, I think you should be fine defensively. He's a leader. He's a really good football player. He gets to the ball. He tackles really well. And he sets a precedent on that defense. He sets the tone defensively. So I do like Bobby Wagner, and I do like their defense. I think it's pretty solid overall. And Russell Wilson. Because so he cut Doug Baldwin, so what? They drafted DK Metcalf. I want to see what he does in Seahawks uniform. I'm very excited to see what he can do with Russell Wilson, with his improvisation, his improv, and with Russell running around, improving, and run around, trying to find somebody, see what DK can do, jump balls, all that good jazz. I think that'll be good. I think that's a really good compliment to Tyler Lockett. It was a really good deep breath. So I do think their offense should be solid, and their run game was number 1 in the league last year. Just saying, they can run the football pretty good. Got 3 running backs. Yeah, they can run the ball pretty good. I have the Niners at 3rd. I have them at 7-9-ish. Maybe 500. They can make it break 500. I do have the Niners at 7-9. I do think they'll be a lot better football team this year. But I do think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to have a couple of growing pains back from the ACL tear. I don't think he's going to be Jimmy Garoppolo, the one we saw in New England, or the 6 game stretch we saw him in San Francisco's first season there. I think he's going to kind of struggle early. They're going to lose a few games, lose a little confidence. And then as the season wanes, and as Jimmy Garoppolo gets his feet back wet again, then I think they'll start winning football games. But I do think since Jimmy G is not going to be Jimmy Garoppolo, I love that pass rush, though. I think the pass rush is going to be huge this year. And if that pass rush can carry them to a couple wins, maybe they might upseat the Seahawks and be second. But as of right now, I do have them as a 3rd place team. I do like Kyle Shanahan. I do like Jimmy Garoppolo. I do like the fact that they have some solid receivers like Marquise Goodwin and Dante Pettis and them boys. I do like the fact that defensively they have a pass rush that's hellacious as fuck, and it will get to the damn quarterback, and they will be relentless at getting to the quarterback. But 8-8 right now. I got 8-8 for them right now, but that could actually change if that pass rush what I think it is. And finally we have the Arizona Cardinals at the rear at 6-10. I do think that they will be vastly improved roster wise, but I just don't think it will equate to wins quite yet. I do think Kyler Murray should be one of the top candidates for Rookie of the Year, AP Rookie of the Year. I think he's going to ball out. I think he's going to play pretty well. I think early he's going to struggle because the offensive line is trash. He's going to get thrashed early the first couple, 2-3 weeks of the season. But as he gets his feet wet, as he gets to really moving around, be Kyler and hitting Isabella for slot touchdowns and hitting Larry Legend for bombs and not bombs, but catching hits. And he breaks a tackle. He goes like 50 yards out of the way. And you got Christian Kirk catching everything. And yeah, I think he's going to make things interesting for Rookie of the Year offensively. He should win it, honestly, but I do think he's going to be a really good quarterback in this league, but he's going to have some growing pains early. That's all rookies do. Except for maybe Andrew Luck and Robert Griffin recently, and Patrick Mahomes. But he was a second-year player. But you get the point. This is his first year starting in the NFL, and he's going to have some growing pains at times. And I like Cliff Kingsbury, and I like that Kyler Murray's having a similar offense in college that he's going to play in the NFL. The air raid offense is pretty much identical in college what we play in the league. So I think that's a smooth transition for him terminology-wise. And also, I think Arizona has some solid pickups this offseason, especially guys like Jordan Hicks and T-Sizzle. Even though T-Sizzle's like old as dirt, but he still brings some production here and there. He brings leadership. So I do like those pickups in the offseason for the Cardinals and drafting Andy Isabella and, of course, drafting Kyler Murray. So I think they have some really solid foundation pieces for years to come. And I think David Johnson will have like a resurrection type of season, but it won't be enough because this NFC is so tough. This conference is so deep. You should have maybe like 10 playoff teams in this NFC, but only 6 can make it. So it's one of those cases where I think Arizona's gonna lose a couple of games that they maybe could have won, but due to that team being slightly better than them, they'll probably lose. So I have Rams at 10-6, Seahawks at 10-6. Rams breaking the tiebreaker due to division record. 5-1, 4-2 records respectively in the NFC West division play, which means that the Rams will win the division by default by the tiebreaker. Seahawks in second. I have the Niners at 8-8, 7-9ish, but I'm gonna say 7-9 for now, finishing 2 games below 500. And then I finally have these Cardinals finishing 6-10, with Kyler Murray having an incredible rookie season. As the season wanes and probably becoming the AP Offensive Rookie of the Year. View, rate, comment, subscribe once again, guys. I thank you guys for watching. I very appreciate you guys just viewing my content, man. I'm going to get this set up better as time goes along. I'm just starting this YouTube thing, so go click the blog and the link in the description on protectsports428.weebly.com to catch up any written articles that I write or any previews for any videos that I will have on here. Also, I'm going to start doing my weekly schedule every week. So every Monday, go check out the blog to see what I'll be doing on the blog as well as on the channel. Thank you guys for watching once again. View, rate, comment, subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Catch you guys later. Protect Sports out. Let's get it, man. Let's go.